Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in once again. We're gonna show you how we got to this point. No front bumper yet. We're gonna paint that next weekend. This weekend we got the Raceland coilovers installed, and we're gonna show you guys how we got to this point. We got at least 3 inches of drop on these, and if you guys haven't checked them out, check them out. They're the cheapest on the market and low for a budget, and that's what my brother's going for, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Should we do the same thing to the B6
Or bag it. Static or bags?
Let us know in the comments below. Like I said, we're enjoying the look, and enjoy the video. It was a very easy install. Anybody could do it with the right set of tools. You don't need a lift like we do, but you could do it like a set of jack stands in your driveway. We've always done it that way, but now we're very fortunate enough to have a lift. Check out the video, enjoy. Getting ready to install these coilovers on this B7 we've been putting in work on. Sits really high. All stock B7s. Yeah, we're gonna give you guys a quick overview on how to do coilovers. This is not a how-to. This is not a mechanic advised install. I'm not a mechanic, I'm a doctor. Give you guys some tips and tricks on things that I like to do when I'm doing this install in this series. It's the same for all B6 and B7 coilover installs. It's even the same for when you're installing bags. So if you guys are doing it on your own, it's really easy. Just watch out. I'll show you guys the hardest things and the easiest things you can make do to make your life a lot easier. You excited, Tony?
Slammed.
This one never looks excited, but yeah, we'll show you guys. Alright guys, so we got it up on the lift. First thing I like to do is on these pinch bolts, put some PB Blaster on all this. Makes your life a lot easier, because if they haven't been off, you're gonna have a good old time. Alright guys, so we got the coilovers all taken out, like you could see. Didn't show you guys how to do that because it's not an appropriate way to do it, but technically how we did it, held it down, didn't pack the top platter, just let these shoot out. Like I said, that's not the right way to do it, but that's how I do it. Got the Raceland Ultimos, the budget coils. Always make sure that the spring is set in its perch. A lot of people try to sit it on the rubber. I don't know if you can see it. And don't forget your washer. There's one at the bottom of the shock, and then there's another one at the top. Just tighten them up, run them all the way down to as low as they go. These upper control arms were still good, so we didn't bother on changing them. But when they're good like this, they have this measurement. I believe it's like 2.5 inches or 1.5 inches. I don't remember, but they're not ripped or anything, so that's where they're gonna stay. Got Tony over here installing that pinch bolt up top. Another thing I like to do with that top, let me show Tony, that pinch bolt right there. Another thing I like to do when installing that pinch bolt is put anti-seize, an aluminum based anti-seize, just because you'll probably be in there a lot, and it's steel with aluminum, so it tends to corrode faster. That's how it's gonna look. We're gonna put the other side. Then we're going to tighten everything up, torque it to specs. These are only 55 foot-pounds, and I think this was like 35 and like 20. I don't remember. We'll get the book. You excited, Tony? Tony put in work?
Oh yeah.
So now we're going to start taking off this rear. What we do is take off the shock tower up top, the bolt over here, and the alignment bolt. Always remember to mark your alignment bolt so you can get your alignment back on. And we're gonna drop this subframe enough, like 3/4 of an inch, enough to drop off those springs without struggling. I'll show you guys in a bit. All right guys, as you guys can see, we already got the original springs out. What I like to do, I drop the subframe like maybe almost all the way off, like 3/4 of an inch to an inch. I take off this sensor right here so I don't break the tab on it, and then your alignment bolt. Always make sure to mark your alignment washer. And when you're taking them out, use a pry bar on this side and pry it out this way. Same thing goes on this side. As you could see, one thing I do like to personally do is flip this around so you adjust at the top instead of the bottom, because the bottom's a pain in the ass because of this little crevice that it has. But yeah, old Coyotes R Us is here. Tony's over here taking off the covers for the rear shocks, and we're gonna get you going. We're gonna be almost done right now, putting up the wheels and just getting our final adjustments.
All right, guys, doing this clear corner mod. Let's see. You broke this amber off right there. That's how the original was. It's pretty simple. You just take off 5 clips, 2 on top, 3 on the bottom. Then you heat it up, you get all the adhesive warm, and then you fill it to and then you break it off. See how that goes. Alright guys, so we got adhesive off the lens, that's how it looks. Basically what we did is grab an angle grinder and cut it off and pry it out with a flathead and a hammer. So yeah, we just cut it, take this off right here because it's kind of a bitch to get off. Yeah, very simple. Alright guys, so we just cut this across like that. Cut it like that, and you just hit it out with the hammer. Now we're just gonna clean this up right here. So there's shaving dust in it. So yeah. So once it's got cleaned up, heat the adhesive back in, and we'll glue it all back together. Alright guys, both of these are complete. Clear corner mod, embers are cut out. One thing to know if you are trying to do this, you're gonna want bulbs that actually turn yellow, because the stock bulbs they come out white, so you're gonna need a bulb that turns orange. If anyone wants to know the bulb, it's an 1156 bulb that you'll need for the turn signals. So look.
Nigga wanna see me fall. Stephen Curry, how I ball. Gosha garments and a white 3 on my body. I'm an icon.